Hello there, my little darlings. Welcome to my kitchen where I'm going to prepare a breakfast. And what is it that I'm preparing, you ask? Well, today's going to be pancakes. Fun granny style, of course, you know. So I got all the ingredients laid out, ready to roll. And I'm just gonna whip them up for you and enjoy the Sunday morning breakfast. Hey? Alrighty, so let me get started. Also, I wanted to talk to you about subscribing to the channel because I've noticed that what happens is YouTube purges every once in a while and will drop the subscriber count just like that. You wake up in the morning, you think, hey, let's check out the YouTube channel. Sure as God made green apples, it's down. It's like, are you kidding me? But anyhow, let's get on with the story here. Back to making these pancakes. So we're gonna put all the ingredients in here, and then we're gonna whip over to the stove and cook them on up, right? All right, so 1.5 cups of flour. Half cup, 3 times. That's about 1.5 cups, I think. Good enough anyhow. And then 3.5 teaspoons of baking powder. I like to keep my baking powder in the fridge. Now I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do or not, but I keep it in the fridge because it seems to keep it more fresh, okay? So baking powder, 3.5 teaspoons. What is this? Okay, 1, 2, 3, and maybe a little bit more. All right. Oh man, got it on me again. All right, so we got that in there. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Oh, let's see. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. There's lots of different types of pancakes you can make. There's buttermilk pancakes. There's pancakes from a mix, which is like so much easier. And I like to try it from scratch just so that you can see it's really not that bad. So let's do this all up together. Like that. Oh, a tablespoon of sugar. Well, I like my pancakes sweet, so I'm gonna put a little bit more than a tablespoon in. There. Tablespoon, and maybe another tablespoon. Although, if you put too much in, there's a really good chance the pancakes will just stick to the pan. So, let's hope that doesn't happen. Mix that together. Now, do you put the egg in first or do you put the milk in first? Well, how's about if I put the egg in here and add milk, right? And then mix it up with a fork, kind of. So that's about. See what's going on out there? There's a couple of horses over there checking out my chickens. Anyhow. Well, how much milk? 1.25 cups. So I'm going to put about that much more in. If you put too much in, it doesn't matter, just add flour. You should see them. The other day, we went out there and we left the chicken coop door open. And there was a mule in there. Like, not a donkey, but a mule, like a horse thing. And it was just right in there trying to eat the chicken food. So you mix this up. What else do I have to put in? Oh, melted butter. Well, I'm going to substitute melted butter for oil because it really doesn't matter, I don't think. Now, how much of this do you put in? Melted 3 tablespoons. 1, 2. A lot going on out there today for a Sunday morning. Yeah. So, pancakes are really, really good. Easy to whip up used to make is on the old, on the wooden stove, like they feed it with wood stove. Might have to add a little bit more milk to that, it's a little bit thick. I kind of go by the recipe, but you know, you can't screw up pancakes, can you? It's nice to put, back when we were younger, my mom used to send us out to the backyard and pick wild blueberries so that we could put them in our pancakes. Okay, so, oh, did I put the salt in? Did I put the sugar in? I think I got everything in there, okay? So here, there it is, nice dough, ready to go. I'm gonna go over to the stove, turn it on, get it ready, hot. You want it hot. Okay, so I'm gonna turn you off in a minute, bring you over here, and we're gonna continue. Alrighty then, are you ready? Okay, hang on, I'll just pause this for now, right? I didn't pause. Well, so happens that I did forget something. I forgot to put the vanilla in. You know, everything tastes so much better with vanilla in it. So, put it in. I don't know how much it calls for, but I'm just gonna put about a capful in. I figure a capful, you can't go wrong, right? Depends how big the cap is, but really, vanilla is really good in anything. All right, so mix that all up in there. Oh yeah, turn this on. Bowl off the stove, because melting plastic doesn't go very good with pancakes, I'll tell you that. No. Okay, so let that heat up a little bit. I'll get the oil. A lot of times I'll put butter in here, but you know, if you leave it in too long, the butter will go black. well, then your pancakes are black around the edges, so let's just use oil. And it just happens to be over there. So when the pan is a little bit hot, we're gonna do the oil, and I don't know, yeah, about that much. You don't want to deep fry your pancakes, you know, you just want to cook them. Like that, mix it around. Watch when you're doing this, you don't splash it back on you, because holy shit does it hurt. Okay. All right, I want it to be a little bit hotter than that. And what am I going to do? I'll use this thing, a ladle, to fire that in the sink. Somebody will watch it. Sister. Okay, so here we go. See? You can't really see because of the light in there, but it's okay. Yeah, about that much. And see if it's hot enough. Oh, it's definitely not hot enough. Well, maybe I'll turn it up a little bit more. Yeah, it's always a good idea just to try a little bit first to see if it's ready, which I didn't do. So I would recommend that you do that first, okay? Let's see. Oh no. I think I'll be doing okay, you guys, you know those horses that I was telling you they're going up there? Now, there's two people on a motorcycle pulling the horse back down the street. Oh, you hear them? Oh, Jesus. I just love this country, you know? It's just crazy. Okay, so they're still not ready. We'll just give it some more time. And, oh, look who's here.
What's going on in here?
Oh, yeah. I'm cooking up pancakes.
Pancakes?
Yeah.
I love pancakes.
Do you remember back in the day? Going out back and what do we have to do?
Pick blueberries.
Wild blueberries, yeah?
Yeah, we picked a lot of wild blueberries.
Oh, God.
Because we were wild.
Okay, so this is pretty close to being ready, the pan. And, well, I'll just have another cup of coffee while you're waiting, okay? Okay, all right then. Where'd you get that, honey?
Oh, somewhere up in the mountains.
Yeah, okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Doesn't that look good?
Oh, yeah, I'll need that.
Yeah, okay. So now the pan is hot enough. All right, let's add another one there, and another one there. Usually get about 3, depends upon the size of the pan. And if it's not too thick a dough, then it doesn't take so long to cook. Sometimes it takes a really long time to cook, and they're so raw in the middle. Well, that's because your dough is too thick. And if it's too thin, you just make crepes. Right? Well, that's not ready yet. Okay, it won't be long. What happens is your pancakes will start to bubble, and when you see the bubbles coming up and it starts to get dry around the edges of the pancake, then you know it's just about ready. Okay. I've done these with strawberries, with raspberries. I've done it with blueberries. You know, there's just a lot of things you can add to it. Here, that's ready. Here.
Well, is the butter hard?
Yep.
How are we gonna melt that butter on your hotcakes?
Well, whoa, hang on, that might be just a little bit too hot.
Smoke
Hang
right.
on.
Oh, it's perfect.
Oh, really? Check it out. This one might not be ready yet. Oh, it is. See? And it doesn't really matter, you know. Sometimes when I had making them for my kids, I used to make them in little dimes. Make little teeny weeny pancakes and I'd put little dots on the top so it looked like Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse pancakes.
Mickey Mouse pancake.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, anyhow, this is just pretty close to being done. Just like that. Like within how many minutes? Within 12 minutes. Go figure. Well, it's a quick and easy breakfast. I see smoke rising. When the smoke's rising, it might be just a little bit too hot, but there you go. Yeah, that's done enough. Ta-da! You're done. And then I'll whip mine up. I'll put a little bit more oil in because the pan is definitely what you would call too hot. Turn it down a little bit. Put the pancakes in. Just like that. I know. There we go. 3 pancakes. And there is breakfast, just like that. So when we were out shopping, we went up to Hotcakes, do a little bit of filming where there's actually fast internet, so we could upload a bunch, which we did. And while I was up there, look at that, God, let me show you. I got a new apron, right? But it's yeah, it's just it's too warm to wear an apron. Not only that, it just spoils the view. Okay, so now that these are burning to the bottom of the pan, I can honestly say that it's probably just a little bit too hot. Hey?
Yeah.
Your pancakes are ready, so. All right, I'm going to flip this over. Hopefully I don't do a disaster. And you know, if you do, don't worry about it, you know.
It all comes out.
It all comes out, yeah. And just kind of flip them over, try to get it.
Wow.
Well, it is definitely a little too hot, but that's okay. Oh, come on. There. So those are borderline. And we'll just let that do its thing for a little while, and that's gonna be our pancake recipe, okay?
Yay.
Not be long. See, it's a fine line between burnt and not burnt. And these are right on the line. So,
Hard butter
yeah.
and soft butter.
What are we gonna do about that? Put lots of syrup on. Forget the butter, just use syrup. Lots of it.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna turn these off for a little while. Well, it's okay. It's all right. doesn't matter, all comes out in the end. It all does come out in the end. Well, anyhow, it's been a while since I've done a cooking video here. I'm kind of out of practice. Actually, it's been a long time since I've done any cooking, so I am definitely out of practice. And that one, look at it's done, I think. And you just kind of take your fork or your thingy and break it open and just kind of peek inside. Yeah, I think if no runny dough comes out, then it's done. That's turned on. These are done. Check them out. Oh yeah, these are just perfect. Oh, maybe that one's kind of like, we'll just flip it over. There, not bad, eh? Okay. That's breakfast, all right? Are you ready? Get your ass over to that table because we're gonna eat it. Okay, thank you for watching. Subscribe, okay, because it really helps us out. Also, we have Patreon. I don't know if you've heard of Patreon. It's where the performers or we put stuff up there and you get to watch it, and it helps us support the channel here. So feel free to come on over, check it out, and say hello, fun grannies. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Have a great day, and ciao down. Adios.